Jury has returned a more than $3 million verdict against a restaurant owner who allowed a kitchen worker to be abused on the job. The verdict includes punitive damages against Kazutomo Robert Hori, whose lawyer did not respond to our request for comment. Our Dylan Ancheta reports.
The case centered around a then 22-year-old sous chef who joined Margoto, an upscale award-winning restaurant in Kaka'ako. But his attorney says within the first week, things went downhill.
We're talking about a lot of physical punches to the face, to the ribs, to the spine, kicks, to the hips, shins. It was relentless, and it was in full view of customers.
The plaintiff's attorney argued that the assaults were the actions of executive chef Yohei Yagishita.
Plaintiff, on one occasion, testified that he was stabbed with a skewer and was bleeding by this chef. Again, that was in front of a customer.
In an attack on Christmas Day 2023, the victim was punched repeatedly in the face. He was left with a torn rotator cuff, whiplash, and was unable to return to work.
The abuse was pretty horrible, but he took it. He, was too nervous and afraid to fight back. He was a small guy, 5'4", 135 pounds, and he was demoralized.
A jury recently ruled in favor of the plaintiff in a $3.15 million verdict. They agreed that the restaurant owner, Kazumoto Robert Hori, turned a blind eye to the abuse despite being made aware of it on several occasions. The victim's attorney says in one case, Hori witnessed the misconduct firsthand.
The restaurant owner put profits over safety.
Di Pasquale says his client stayed with the restaurant for 2.5 months and was constantly told the executive chef would be let go, which is why he stayed. However, Chef Yagishita stayed on until this lawsuit played out. In a separate complaint, attorneys also allege that Hori illegally mismanages waitstaff tips. Hawaii News now reached out to Hori's attorney for comment. We are awaiting a response. Meanwhile, Di Pasquale says the abuse left his client with severe PTSD.
Intended to serve as a warning to others that this type of conduct cannot continue. It needs to be addressed and it can't be ignored.
Of the $3.15 million verdict, more than $2 million of those dollars were for punitive damages alone. The rest covered the plaintiff's pain and suffering. Dylan Ancheta, Hawaii News Now.